Hey, how we going? Mick here from the Cartel, back with another beer review. This beer review is from Hope Brewery. It is their smoked porter, 6% ABV, 1.8 standard drinks. No real can statement on this one. We're just going to hook in and get this one done. So straight up, very porterish. Hopefully, because it is a porter. Not getting a lot of smoke from that particular aroma from this one. Nice head. Should settle nicely. Put that one down there. Damn. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. Okay, a little bit more aroma coming from that can. Gets sort of vanilla notes from the can. Now I was going to do a bit of a research, bit of a background sort of check on this particular beer. But just decided, like I said, we'll just go in and we'll hit it hard. We won't look into what it's about. We'll see what we can pull from this particular beer in regards to the review and what I think of it, what I pick up on it. Getting no smoke whatsoever on the aroma. I'm not getting it from the can. I'm getting lots of sort of hoppy, sort of porter aromas from it. Not a lot once it's been poured. Drinking from a stemless tulip. Tempest 2, which is not far from where Hope Estate is, where Hope Brewery is. It is a pretty big venue for live concerts and whatever else. But that's not about what goes on up at Hope, it's about this particular beer. So it is got a good head on it, good colour. I've jumped straight in there because I needed to taste it. I really needed to see what was going on with this particular beer because I'm not getting anything on the aroma. It's very light. So lots of peat on the flavour. Very peaty, not a lot of roast coming through, which is what you want to get from a particular, this particular style, being the smoked porter. You want to see or taste and feel the palate of what this beer is all about. So, smoked porter from Hope Brewery. %, ABV, 1.8 standard drinks. Big on the peat. A little bit of residual sweetness there to back up that peat. A little bit of vanilla. Vanilla comes through just ever so slightly, which is good. It backs that up. It's the sort of flavour we want to get with it. So we want to get that peat, slightly smoked flavour with some what I call cask flavours coming through. With any sort of smoked beer, you want those cask flavours to shine for a little bit. So your vanillas and the woody, earthy flavours. Definitely the peat, which is what creates pretty much a smoked porter. It is that real stony sort of charcoaly peat flavours that you want from a particular beer like this. I have to say the new head brewer at Hope Brewery has really done well with this one. It hides that 6% really well. It just has those prominent flavours and stuff that you expect from it, and nothing on the nose. There's nothing there at all. So to actually dive in, I'm getting a little bit now that I'm agitating, and I'm really starting to work it. Probably need to get some more warmth into it and allow this beer to shine for what it is. And I really am. What I'm getting on the flavour, I'm now getting for the aroma. So it is a beer that's probably not ideally stored. The temperature I've stored it at, it is quite cool. I haven't turned the fridge down, so I'm calling that a win. I hope. A smoked porter. I really do enjoy those peat flavours. Those peat aromas really starting to come through. So it's sort of charcoaly and deep, intense sort of peaty flavours, which I expect. So to understand, you do if you smoke meats and particularly what I'm getting from this is of late we've been doing a lot of smoked jerky, and this smoked jerky before it goes into a dehydrator, using things like a hickory and mesquite and banksia wood, banksia cones. I'm getting a lot of those. Smoked timber flavours coming through. Now it sort of sounds a little bit sort of weird, maybe a little bit disgusting for some, but I just had a slight a repeat off the beer. Call it reflux, call it a burp, whatever you want to call it. And I've got some really intense flavours from it. Quite surprising. Almost like chewing on a nice piece of skirt steak jerky, smoked with banksia. Slight manuka about it as well, which is good. Damn, this is really starting to transform. So I'm liking this. So if any recommendations would be to probably pull this one out of the fridge before tasting and allow it to warm slightly, and probably get it to a real aggressive pour. Try and get rid of some of that carbonation. Try and get the beer to be a little bit more flat. And definitely this beer, damn, from when I first poured it and tasted it to now, so I've given it some really good swirling, put some warmth into the beer. The aromas are really starting to come good. We've got a thick sort of slight dankness about it as well, which is good. And that development of the flavour and the aromas has come good. So this I'm going to let sit. Try and get some more warmth into it. Enjoy it a bit more. I've pretty much smashed that. So there's no doubt that this beer is actually. I'll smash a beer trying to search for a flavour that I think the can description is trying to give me. I'll smash it because it's really nice. Or predominantly it's because I can't find the particular descriptive for the beer opposed to what they're trying to search for and what they're trying to give us in that beer. But this one, I've hit it hard because I know it's got everything that I want. It's got everything that I expected from a smoked porter. So it's a big thumbs up, I think, no doubt. That's definitely done some good. I'd happily repurchase the smoked porter from Hope Brewery. 6% ABV, 1.8 standard drinks. Go out, try it. Take all those notes in that I've told you. Don't pour it up extremely cold. Pull it out of the fridge and let it sit for a bit before pouring. Give it a really aggressive pour. Try and get rid of some of that carbonation and drink that beer a little bit flat. Really heightens the sort of aromas and flavours and the palate that beer well deserves. Cheers.